morning, guys. Hope y'all having a awesome day. So I'm going to show y'all how I made this headpiece, and I'm going to try to pronounce it right. And don't get me wrong, because my speech impediment, I'm probably not pronouncing it right, but I believe it's called a gili. When they take a bunch of fabric and they ruffle it, then they do it. So just go online and look at African head wraps. So I definitely, me trying to do a gili with the ruffling, and it's just the fabric they wrap around, I think that'd be extremely intense for me to try. And normally some people do it on themselves. So I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna take a hat because I like the way that is done. And I'm like, oh my God, that is so beautiful. So as I told y'all yesterday, I just was brainstorming. So I'm gonna show y'all how I created my version of the gili, and they use the fabric, and a lot of times their hair be covered. And then sometimes when they do certain hats like this, I'm gonna turn around and show y'all the back. The back is just kind of like this. Y'all see that? So I just cut it into a V shape, and then I just bring my hair kind of like through there. I could do a braid and pin my hair around or something like that. So this is just me troubleshooting, just doing it live, and kind of how I came about it. And then I finally found white Velcro. I couldn't find my black, so I'm gonna show y'all how I start. I start with a hat. So this is a hat that I got, and I'm going to pop this band off, and I'm gonna press it because if you see, it's kind of warped. So start off with a hat like that. And then we're just gonna iron it because we need it to, I need the shape to be a good shape. I don't need it to be all bent out of place. And I did order this hat from Amazon. This is not a blank hat. This hat is shaped already. So that's the first thing I do, because I need this to be the perfect roundness. Okay. So now that I have that, let me kill the power. Gotta turn off the valve. Okay, so now that I have this ironed out, pressed out, we're going to go in the next room. Okay, we're going to go in the next room because now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start cutting the head out. So stay tuned. Okay, so now that I got the hat in that position, I'm going to start cutting it. And what I'm going to do, I take a slit and I cut it, okay? I'm going to go up. So once I cut it and go up, now I'm finna cut going around, and you see how the sweatband is in there? I'm going to keep that portion of it, okay? So when you're doing that, keep that portion of it. So you just start to cut going around. Take your time. And if you don't have Velcro, you can secure it with a bobby pin. Okay. So what you should have is this, okay? And of course, y'all know I got it uneven. So I got to go back and even it out. Okay, so then what I'm going to do, so after you have this shape, Okay. Then what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut it at a angle like this, because this is how I'm going to get my hair through it. So you see I cut it like a triangle piece. That's how I'm going to be able to get this is how the back gonna look. So this is how I'm gonna be able to get my hair through it, okay? Alrighty, so let's do a try on. And I don't have a bobby pin right here right now. So I secured mine with, and I was playing around with this little lace stuff, but I realized it didn't show up, so I'm gonna take that off. But as you see, I got Velcro, and that's how this one is secured, with Velcro. Okay, let me get a bobby pin. Okay, and hopefully I'll be able to do it on here for you guys, or I might have to take it off because I can't really see. So I take it like this, and y'all notice I flipped the hat the opposite way, not the way that it would go. I flipped it kind of upside down. Okay, so I might have to cut more because it's pushing my ears. You want to get your ears out, and then if you don't have the Velcro like I did on that one, I take 2 bobby pins. And then a lot of times when they do the ghillie, they you know, it'd be a wrap, it'd be tied, it'd be wrapped. I dropped it. I dropped it, and the carpet is black. Okay, I think I found it. And you can find these hats from Amazon like $12 to $13. Okay. So it probably would be better like if I took my hair, like put it in a braid and then like kind of wrapped it. So if you got shorter hair, you know, it'd probably be just perfect. And then it's a piece of glue right there. But what I'm also going to do to really make it look really unique, I'm going to find some black fabric. Maybe it's in a garage. But I'm going to do the ruffles like they have on the ghillie, and put it around here, because you see what that glue band was right there. But this is my version of how you make the ghillie, and if I'm pronouncing it right. Alrighty guys, toodles. Okay guys, so as you can see, I just found the dress out of the closet and put it on, and I am going to revisit with some more fabric, because that glue band that's right there, this had that particular thing glued on, so I will at a later date fix that. But yeah, so this is my version of the, if I'm pronouncing it, the ghillie, where I take a hat and do this, like I don't have the Velcro on to the back. This is one of my dresses that I made. Y'all, as y'all know, all of my clothes is kind of too big now, so I will have to be doing alterations on it. I feel like what's her name, what is her name? They be teasing me, calling me her. What is her name? I can't even think. Morticia from the Addams Family. And she had on them little dresses. So this is my version of the beautiful ghillie, and I'm just so impressed with a lot of the African styles and their dresses, and just the way they do their head wraps and all these amazing things. They're so beautiful. But the actual, if I'm saying it right, the ghillie is fabric, and they ruffle it, and they kind of make it stand up like this. So I was gonna actually get like paper or hot glue gun, but theirs be fabric. So I had to keep searching the internet to figure out what it was I was looking at, because a lot of time I look at Pinterest and I assumed that it was like a hat. So they use a large piece of fabric and they ruffle it to make it do that, and tie it up, you know, in the back, so all their hair kind of be secured in the back. And I have seen some people that make things sort of like this, and the back of their hair be out. So I don't know, like if you got the longer hair, you could do a braid, like I can do the braid in the back, and instead of letting it come down like this, after I do the braid in the back, kind of twist it around, and like pin the braid. But you know, this is just me live in person doing this video for y'all, and letting y'all kind of see. So this was my interpretation of the African Gili, if I'm saying it right. Beautiful. If y'all have not seen it, definitely look it up, and y'all will be like super impressed. So as always, guys, thanks for watching. Toodles.